even if everyone else leaves. These were Peter's words before Christ got seized. Later that night in Gethsemane, pulling swords was his remedy. The Messiah healed the soldier readily. The shepherd struck, the sheep scattered. Took him in for questioning, he got bruised and battered. For Pedro, staying on the low was all that mattered. But soon as disassociation got shattered, as he sat alone in the courtyard, a servant girl came up and pulled his card. She said, "You was with Jesus." He quickly denied it, stood up, the Galilean started fleeing. He was nervous and the hour was late. He put his hoodie on and he walked towards the gate. Someone said, "This man was with the Nazarene." He denied it and swore, "I don't know what y'all mean. I never even laid eyes on the man." But remember MCP toured with Christ band. He spit backups and set up the mic stand. Easily recognized by the average fan. On the culture, the crew made a real dent. Someone heard him and said, "I could tell from your accent." The third time he called down curses on himself, thinking this would keep his person stealth. Then he heard the rooster crow. Imagine how he felt. He wept. He was such a contradiction. He fulfilled Jesus' prediction. This was his teacher, his rabbi that pulled him out of fishing. Now it's just hours from the crucifixion. I know a lot of us, we can look at Peter and say, "Dang, how could he denied Christ when firsthand he saw all the miracles and he rode him for 3 years and sat under his teaching and his mentorship?" But you know what? I'm confident to say that all of us, we can point to some real miracles in our own lives. Some supernatural stuff that we have to give it up and say it was the hand of God. But yet, we'll still quickly deny our identity with Christ at times, or maybe all the time, on our job, at school, in front of certain people, and maybe on MySpace. So how different are we really from Peter? Listen, now here's Pete. He saw Christ get beat, saw the nails driven in his hands and his feet, taken off the cross, a lifeless piece of meat. This was the final blow of defeat, time to retreat. Back to the old ways, no more fishing for men, cause fishing for fish pays. And this was even after Christ was raised. Spiritually, he was so dazed, just like us. When we mess up, we go back to the familiar. Things of this world feel like familiar, but Satan is stealing your purpose and joy as we blindly fall for the ploy that's imitation, like milk and meat made from soy. Just like Peter, who went for the decoy, but Christ came to open our eyes and make us free. John 21, he appeared to his crew at Galilee. The sea, also known as Tiberias, to reinstate Simon Peter. The text is so serious, 3 denials are so serious, 3 I love yous are so serious. Feed my sheep, I tell you the truth. Teach with your life, not just from the booth. Christ predicted he'd die, stretched out on a tree. Then he said to Peter, "Follow me, follow me." He says to you and I, "Follow me." So you might be thinking, I've messed up too much. I've denied Christ too many times. I've gone back to my old way of life, the familiar sins. But Christ today is saying, he's asking, do you love me? If you really do, he's got forgiveness for you. He's got purpose for you. And he used Peter to reach countless people after he came back. Look at his story. Look at his legacy. What about you?